Can you believe it? It's exactly 1 year since Finn and I walked along Bamborough Beach, and I said then that we'd return and do a bit of a road trip. Alas, it didn't happen. But it is now. The van's packed, ready for a week of beach walks, castles, and probably quite a lot of naughty food. So go and grab your bucket and spade, and we'll see you in the van. Let's go. In you get. Good girl. Somebody is bored of this trip already. Right, let's do this. First things first, we need to go and get some fuel and then we'll push on. It's about a 3-hour journey over to Northumberland from here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to break it up round about halfway-ish. We're going to go and check out Hadrian's Wall. So quite excited about that. In fact, more specifically, Sycamore Gap. We're going to go and check out the tree and see how it's doing. Apparently it's re-sprouting, or whatever it's called. Don't know what the technical term is. So yes, and then perhaps before that, maybe go and get a cup of coffee on the way. I don't know. It all depends on whether or not we can get some shade for the van. And obviously, we don't want to cook Finn, do we? Right. Fuel. God, it's like pea soup this morning. Look at it. Hey, how you doing? God, there's like an oil slick out there. It's really, really, really slippy. Flipping heck. I almost ended up on my ass about 3 times. Right, we're done. Let's get on. God, it's looking a bit on the busy side, isn't it? We going to the beach, Finn? Yeah. Just need to concentrate on the road. Can't see. That is kind of scary. Wow. So this week really is in many ways a little bit of a holiday for Finn, because she absolutely flipping loves the beach. I mean, who doesn't? And these beaches, I've said it on that last video, I think are some of the best beaches in the world. So I think she's absolutely oblivious. I was going to say, she's looking forward to it. She is oblivious. We've missed her, haven't we? We've all missed her. But like I said, first of all, we need to go and check out Hadrian's Wall. It's been a long, long time since I've been there. Weather forecast wise, I think we're lucky. I think we're going to be really, really lucky this week. It's going to be like this, I think, for the most part. Look at that. Look at the inversion. Oh, wow. Can you tell that this is a Roman road? Look how straight it is. Alrighty. Here we are at Housesteads. I think, I'm going to guess, we're about halfway along the wall. We're probably not. We'll find out a bit more once we get out and have a look around. So I'm going to pay for parking, get walking shoes on, get a bag on, wake her up. And then we're going to head up to, there's a fort up there right on the wall, and then we're going to walk along it. So I'll see you in a minute. I know, Finny, you're ready to go. You're like a coiled spring. Right, wait there a second, I'm just going to get a ticket. Okay, pay afterwards, that's good. Right then, you come in. Come on in. Good dog. Morning, how you doing?
I'm good. You go to the right under the tunnel, follow the path half a mile. If you're just doing a walk, you just go to the left of the fort and you can walk along the wall from there to the west.
Yeah.
If you're going in, you can get tickets up at the museum, and that's for the museum and the fort. But if you're a member of National Trust of English Heritage, you get free entry. Anyways.
Brilliant.
The tree is 2 miles west, and there's 2 paths going that way. One that goes right up and down the ridge of the crags. I'll show you on here. If you go through that gate and into the trees, there's 100 metres you can actually walk on top of Hadrian's Wall. So
oh, nice. Yes, good.
Drop down, follow the path. That one goes along the ridge.
Yeah.
But there's also this one that contours the slope of the hill.
So oh, no, we need ridge action. Yeah, definitely.
Get you tired out, eh?
Yes, absolutely. And up there's the museum, did you say? Yeah, okay. And the murder house,
that is the
what's
civilian
that?
village at the front of the fort, so it's non-military people living there. When the archaeologists were excavating, they lifted the floor level, they found the 2 skeletons, and the man still had the tip of a dagger embedded in his ribs.
Wow.
So they suspected foul play. Quite rightly so, because normally burials are made in a cemetery area well away from where people live and work.
Yeah.
At this point in time, they're cremations, so you're going to get pot with smash.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're under the floor of a house sealed in clay was all a bit suspect.
Wow,
and
that's
it's just
incredible.
a reminder that 2,000 years ago this was a frontier, so it was quite a hostile and dangerous place to be. But these boys, whilst I'm sure they were lovely at home with their friends and family, they were trained killers. You didn't want to mess with them.
That is true.
But we've cheered up a lot since then. We're much friendlier today.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Fine.
Thank you very much. Right, I think we're going this way, Finny. Yeah, here we go. Oh, you got to stay on the lead, Finn. That's a disaster. Okay, I don't know what you got then. To be honest, I don't even know what I filmed. But the upshot of it is, it's a few miles down here, and there's a couple of paths, so we can do one that kind of goes along the ridge line. I'm a bit worried I've taken the wrong path already. One that goes along the ridge and you walk along Hadrian's Wall for a bit, actually on the wall, in your own time, Finny. Or you can take another one that kind of skirts around it and it's not as good, but I think that's up there actually. See those trees up there? I think that is where we branch off. We need to get into those trees and get on the wall. It's good, isn't it? I love it. Bit of gate action. Oh, it's already open. Come on, Finny. You're getting me tangled up, aren't you? Oh, Finny's dragging her heels already, look. You tired? We've walked about 100 yards. I know what it is. She's thinking, I want to go on the beach. I'm not interested in this rubbish. It's history, it's boring. So I think that murder house that she was talking about then, hopefully you saw that bit, is here. I mean, you can see all the roads, you can see where the buildings were, walls and everything here. And civilians lived here. Murder house was here. Sorry. Oh, can I come in? Right, good. Thank you. How much did you get to have a walk around the fort?
It's £11.80 for adults.
£11.80.
Are you a member of English Heritage or National
No,
Trust?
I'm not, no. Damn it.
It's a good day for it, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had a view like this for a few days.
Really? It's just been completely clagged in? Oh no.
But today's beautiful, that's fantastic.
All right, thank you. Thanks very much. Right, let's go and have a little wander around. Go and check out some history. So, by all accounts, it's been absolutely clagged in here for about a week, I think. That's what the lady was saying. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know what you see. So yeah, very, very lucky. Jammy buggers, you know. I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that I kind of just resign myself to the fact that, you know, it's probably going to be rubbish weather. It is England. We are heading over to the northeast coast. It's going to be awful. And every time I do that, the weather's amazing. It's crazy. Here we go. I'd be really interested to know how much bigger it is compared to, say, the Hard Knot Fort, you know, on Hard Knot Pass. It's impossible to see from here. But yeah, it's, I'll face you forward now. You don't need to see me, do you? You just want to see the fort and see stuff. And Finn, let's face it. It's all about Finn. This whole video series is about Finn. Let's not kid ourselves. Actually, no, let's go this way. Let's have a look. That's a rather nice gate. It might be becoming a bit of a gate spotter. Now you see, it's stuff like this. I just love, honestly, I really love history. This is the South Gate we're on at the moment. Read it quickly, pause it. Yeah, South Gate there, look. Let's head up these steps here. We'll go all the way to the top if we can, see if we can look down. Come on, Finn, this way. It's just like I said at the Hard Knot one, you know, just to be able to have some kind of dial where you could turn the clock back and then just see people milling about, see what was going on. Pause it again. This is the headquarters building. Oh, this is much bigger than the Hard Knot Fort. What a view. I bet for a lot of the time they were here though, I bet it wasn't like this. Now, there was an option to buy a book. It was only £4. I could have got it. And it gives a bit more information about the fort and who was here, which, you know, regiment and what have you. But it would mean stopping and reading and blah, blah, blah. Just can't want to get on with the walk, really. Look at this. Right, we need to find out what the hell this is. This looks very interesting. In fact, it all does. Look at it, the spin round. We'll check this one out first, see what it is, and then we'll go and work out what all these bits are. Fascinating, isn't it? Absolutely fascinating. 2,000 years ago. I must admit, I did suspect it was to do with food, because I think it's pretty similar to the one in Ambleside. Okay, so these little column thingies here, that's as high as they went. So the floor was on top of that, so it was a raised floor for ventilation, to let all the air in, because this is where the food was. Obviously, you don't want it to go mouldy and what have you. And apparently there's 800 men here. That's a heck of a lot of people to feed. Amazing. The wall arrives. Pause it, read it. All right, hope you read that. I kind of did. This is turret 30, I've forgotten already, 36B. So every now and then, so there's turrets between mile castles. There's a castle every mile with 30 odd men in it, and then turrets between those as well. Oh dear, what's the matter? So, these are the barracks, of course. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? The way they're formed and everything. Can you read any of that? That's so faded. It's funny, you know, because this is the wall here to keep all the scary people out from the north. You know, 73 mile long wall with castles all along it. What does that remind you of? That's right, Game of Thrones. This is the actual real life Game of Thrones, The Wall. And all the wildlings beyond there, all the Scottish. Scary folk. Yeah, amazing. It must have been pretty terrifying for the people living here. You know, and obviously they were flipping hard men. But still, it would have been tough life. What's this? I wonder if it's like a little... Oh, ovens, look. Let's go and have a look. Up here, Finn. Up, up, up. Up. Ovens. What, like pizza ovens, maybe? So probably were. Probably something like that. I've got no idea. No idea. I'm not a historian. Let's go and have a look at what that plaque over there says. This is all a bit random. Soz. It's just kind of to give you a little bit of a flavour. I don't want to labour the point here, just so you can see it. What's this here then? See, that looks sort of like, it could be another food store as well, maybe. Or is it a bath house? I don't know, let's have a look. It does say here. I think it is just more living quarters. Yeah, bathhouse. During its 280-year life, so this is in operation or inhabited for 280 years. Many changes were made in the fort, no more so than to building 15, is it? Over the years it served as a workshop, a barracks, a stable and a storehouse before a small bathhouse was placed on its eastern end. That's got to be that, hasn't it? I just wonder if they sat on these blocks here when they were having a bath. Oh, well, that looks very posh. The monumental entrance to the fort. This is the East Gate, Porta Praetoria, the main entrance to the fort, leading straight to the headquarters building. It was a monumental structure designed to show the power of the Roman state. Yeah, so sure enough, as it said there, it leads straight into the headquarters building, which is we've already kind of seen, haven't we? Let's have a wander through here into HQ. Wow, I bet it is really grand, you know, you've got these columns here. So we've had the barracks, we've had the bathhouse, HQ. How the hell do I get up there? What else is missing? Canteen? Is there such a thing as a canteen? Must be, they must have eaten somewhere. Oh, it's a hospital. Wow. There you go. Cool, I bet a lot of people died here. Looking after the soldiers. It looks amazing there, doesn't it? Okay, let's have a look at barracks, bathhouse, HQ, hospital. That was the food store. So what's this here? Let's go and have a look at that. Yeah, that's another raised floor, isn't it? Just looks amazing. Ah, the commander's house. Kind of makes sense because that's where he works there in HQ. It's like the biggest building. Right, I think it's time to push on with the walk along the wall. It's 11 o'clock and the plan is, I don't know, have I even mentioned the plan? I don't know. But we're going to walk all the way along it to Sycamore Gap, go and check out the remnants of the tree, and then we're going to drop down to the road and get the bus back here. So kind of on the clock, not on the clock, I've got about, I factored in an extra hour just in case, you know, we get waylaid by cows or something. I hope not. But yes, bus back, and then we'll get on to the beaches. Oh, I can't wait. I'm a shocker like this. Kind of always looking to the next thing and rushing and rushing. I need to stop this and start to enjoy it and relax a bit more. I think once I get on that bus, once we're all on the bus, we're all have to fit in that bus somehow. I hope it's a big one. That's what she said. Then we can, I can relax. We can all relax. Right, so I think this is the bit where we go into the trees and walk along the wall, apparently. How do you get to it? Am I on the wrong side of the wall? I really hope there's a gate here, otherwise we're a bit stuffed. We might have to go all the way back out again. But isn't it absolutely beautiful? It's, said it before, say it again, bleak but beautiful. I mean, it's not even that bleak today, but you can imagine how bleak it gets here. It'll be bleakosity to the max. Here we go. Good dog. Oh, hang on a minute, is this locked? Yep, we ain't getting out of there, Phineas. Let's go around. I have to go right out the front again. What's this? Oh, I see. That's where they're going to have the fag break. The ruin of the small structure in front of you is one of the several bakehouses used by the soldiers. Nice, that definitely would have been Peter. Whoa. How about this one? That's locked as well by the looks of it. Mediterranean style and northern climes. It is bizarre to see all this Mediterranean looking stuff, you know, what it would have looked like here. I mean, hell. It would have been probably quite nice on a grim day when you're inside the posher bits. I bet the barracks weren't particularly posh though. Here we go, let's get down here. Right, let's do it. That was unusual. Why did they climb over the wall when there's a gate here? You can go off now, Finny. There you go, the wolf is loose. Right, oh yeah, look at this. So, let's just, that's probably why they didn't go in the gate. They probably didn't see it because they were too busy being enthralled by this. Look at this. Oh, wow. That's kind of relative safety. That is a hellscape there, full of scary, wild Scottish people. I'm so glad I spoke to that lady at the entrance there, because I'd never have known about this path. I would have followed those people there, look, the ones that kind of went off on the easy path, because that's what we all tend to do. Maybe I would have done, I don't know, maybe I would have seen the path on the map. Hey, what's this here? So, I mean that, I don't know, does that look natural to you? I mean, the whole wall is kind of built on natural features of the landscape. So there's this huge crag running along here, so why not kind of incorporate that into the wall? Sort of a bit snookered now. No, we're not. I didn't see these steps here. Come on, Finn, down you go. That's it. Down you go. Good girl. Oh wow, that was a cool sound. Oh, I love it. I think I should have put my sun cream on in the trees there though. Gonna get a bit crispy today maybe. So while we're kind of walking along the wall here, let me give you a very, very quick rundown on what we're gonna be doing this week. So today is this, we're kind of obviously Hadrian's Wall and heading over to Northumberland to a place called Beadnell. We're gonna park up there for 2 nights on a campsite there. The reason for 2 nights is because tomorrow morning we're going to jump on the bus and then drive all the way back down to Craster, further south, and then walk all the way back up. There's a reason for that, because I think the beaches that we hit there are some of the most outstanding bits of beachness anywhere in the world. They're absolutely gorgeous. There's multiple beaches, multiple bays. There's a castle, there's Dunstable Castle. We're going to be hitting all sorts of stuff, history, beautiful things, and a pub, of course. Back to Beadnell. That's Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to go on the boat over to the Farne Islands, go and see if we can find some birds. We should definitely see some seals. It's the wrong time of year for birds. It's normally around April when they're doing the nesting, but we still see some birds probably. Like I said, definitely seals. Sorry, before we continue, here's another little mile castle or mile fortlet, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so that's Wednesday. So we're going to park up at Sea Houses and go and do that and jump on a boat. And then Thursday we're going to go to Bamburgh, do a bit of a walk around there. We're going to go have a look at the castle. We can't get into the castle unfortunately because of that. She won't. They won't let her in. We'll talk about more of this stuff on each day, but we can get into the grounds, so that'll be good. And then on Friday, we're going to go to the holy island of Lindisfarne, just to wrap it all up. Wonderful place. Loads of history there as well. Again, another castle. Loads of beaches, loads of castles. That's all this is about. and a bit of walking, and obviously loads of that white thing. Old fuzzy face. Come on, you. Ooh, it's quite greasy down here. Slipsville. It's funny, you know, because I was kind of dreading this, you know. I've been looking forward to doing this particular road trip for ages, and I've mentioned it so many times on the channel and on Patreon. And as I got closer and closer, especially last night, I was just filled with this real sense of dread right in the pit of my stomach. It's weird. I've never felt that before. And I just wonder if it's because I'm trying to do as good a job as possible that I'm just building up all this, you know, expectation on myself. It's ridiculous. I kind of tried to tell myself a few weeks ago, don't overthink things. Just get out there and film everything, you know, and enjoy it. But I can't help it. I just overthink everything. So I feel much better now. Because now we're kind of in it and doing it, so it doesn't matter. If it's rubbish, then it's just rubbish. This is all Hadrian's Wall, by the way, just so you know. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. And the plan is at some point, probably in the fairly near future, is to come and walk the whole length of it, similar to, you know, the other ways I've done. Probably doing it from northeast to northwest, so it kind of feels like I'm walking home again, even though I'm not quite have to jump on the train at Carlisle, but still similar. A lot of people are saying to me, are you going to go and do the coast to coast? Yes, I am. I don't know when, but that is definitely on the list, quite high as well. Wait there, Finn, wait there. I don't know if this is a way down. I don't think it is, no. We'll go, we'll take the safe route. How you doing, you alright? Oh, lovely, thank you very much. Cheers. To had you. So, I should have kept the camera going. Damn it, those guys there, look. Where have we gone? There. They're doing the actual wall way, you know, the Hadrian's Wall walk, west to east. And I said, oh, you camping? And the guy goes, no, it looks like we're camping, but my bag is just full of mead. Mead. I like the way he's sort of drinking historic drinks, you know. You can actually buy mead over on Lindisfarne, so we can have a look at that. I might even get some. So you can see the path down there, look. The problem with here is you don't get to see the views. I mean, look at that. It's incredible. That actually looks a little bit like Crag up in Skye, sort of. Like a mini version of it. But yeah, if you're down there, you don't see this. You also don't get this nice bit of a draft as well. Look at her. Happy dog. Speaking of happy dog, by the way, thanks to Sarah, clan member, who came along to the Black Mass. When was that? The weekend before last. I'll get into that a bit later on. What a legend. She brought her harp and played it. And she played it and sang like an angel. It was the whole pub went quiet. It was breathtaking. And she sang a dog called Happy Song. She sang a song that she wrote herself called Happy Dog. There's a happy dog right there. Thanks, Sarah. You are a legend. Okay, so we're kind of getting our first glimpse of where Sycamore Gap is. It's sort of, where am I pointing? See this little bit of water here? That's Crag Luff. I think it's pronounced Luff, not Low. It might be anything. Who knows with this damn language? But it's right by the tip of it there, the far end of it. Flipping out, I almost slipped on my ass about 3 times then. I think these shoes, these are the ones with the Dale's Way on. I think the sole is kind of getting a little bit smooth. See, that looks like a lovely place to live on a day like today. I bet it's not normally. No sheeps, should be all right. Go on, through you go. Oh, little fellow Jack. Kind of doesn't look much like a wall now, does it? Actually, on the map it does say the course of, so maybe it's a bit gone here. There's a path there. Oh, there's a path here, and I think I'm going to take this right-hand one because I think this one drops us right down on the wall. On the other side of the wall as we hit Sycamore Gap. This way. Oh, it's kind of a sad sight and sound. The geese are leaving. Leave us to the cold winter hell. So this particular section of this road trip is very much about Roman history. So I think Finn's name of Finius Maximus sounds about right. It's very fitting. We're about to head over to the northeast, which is just steeped in Viking history. So we need to think of a good Viking name for Finn. Got it, Fingar. Fingar the Fearless. Okay, so we are very much back on the natural wall now. You can see this huge crag here, dropping down into Crag. Luff, was it? Low? Research. Lovely. Definitely worth walking here rather than where those people are there. You can't see anything there. Any second now, well actually about 5 minutes, we're going to go over the top and we should see Sycamore Gap, minus Sycamore. Sycamore Gap became really super famous in 1991 when Kevin Morgan walked across it. That's Kev and Morgan, not Kevin Morgan. In that very famous scene out of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Stay away from the edge there, Finny. That is a rather large drop. Okay, here we go, get in there. Come on, Finn. Okay, here we are. There's the tree. Well, there it was. Once upon a time, you'd get round that corner there and it would be just this huge thing. What a shame. Now, at the time of recording this video, I don't know what's happened to the people that cut it down. I think there's a 16-year-old involved, a 40-something-year-old, maybe even a 60, I don't know. But I really hope they throw the book at them. I really do, because that is such a horrible thing to do. Let's go and see if it's, apparently it's kind of regrowing again, but we'll go and have a look. Definitely some saplings there, look, coming out of it. So it's definitely not dead, which is amazing really when you think about it. So I'm pretty sure there used to be a well here. And if you have a look at the ground here, look, you can see a circle there. So where the hell's that gone? I'm sure that was here. Yeah, it's tragic really, isn't it? Tragic. You know, that was such an iconic view there. You could see it from the road as you drove along there. That little tree, actually quite a big tree. It is kind of amusing though, because, and I was just talking to a couple about this a minute ago, you've got this incredible engineering feat. 73-mile long Roman wall, 2,000 years old, and it's a tree that draws people in. Everybody stood around the tree like, you know, mourning its loss. It is incredible, isn't it? Look at her. She's so happy. Are you happy? She's got a strange kind of bounce in her step. Oh, don't drink that, Finn. That's dirty. That's horrible stuff. Come on. Oh. Where are you? Come on. Blind as a bat. Can I just draw your attention to the sky a minute? Have you seen? Look at it. It's not been like this for ages. I can't do it. Ugh. Wow, that's tricky. So we're kind of almost back on the road now. There's another car park you can go up to up there. There's like a big, you know, viewing bit. Come on. Good dog. Bleak. So we've got, I'm assuming it's a hamlet. Hamlet of once brewed, and across the road is twice brewed. Just a brew would be nice right now. Do I want to be going down that way? Oh yes, it does come out there. It would be fantastic to do one of these long distance things with Finn, but I think she'd really struggle with it every day, you know, 15 to 20 miles. Eek. Try not to get run over. I'd like to sit here, please. Lovely, thank you. Come on, Finny.
Hello, want the menu?
Yes, please, yeah. Lovely.
One menu.
Oh, fantastic.
Two menus.
Oh, two menus.
It's all table service, so we'll come out to you.
Oh, wonderful,
All right,
thank
yeah?
you. Oh, Finny. We haven't got any food for you, have we? We haven't got any biscuits. Come on in. Let's go. This way. Good dog. Come on. That was just what we needed. What are you doing? Come on. More cake. Come on, dog. Hey, I tell you what, they were not stingy with the brown sauce, that's for sure. That was very nice indeed. And 2 flat whites. Now, I think the bus stop is down here somewhere. Oh no, there's the bus. I hope that is not the bus. It's early if it is. I've never seen a gate like that before. That's quite a strange looking one, isn't it? Interesting. Not really. Let's sit down here, Finny. Yeah, good girl. You on the bus? Good dog. Are you sure?
Yeah,
thank you.
Slow. We'll just sit here, look.
Oh, that's a good dog. What you doing?
Florida when I was 6.
Oh, there you go.
But I still have the out and about.
Take care.
Thank you. Oh, little Jack. Alrighty, back at the van. Oops. It's a marshmallow wrapper. Right, Finny, can you get it's red hot in here? Yeah. And a good dog. Get the air conditioning on quick before we get to see what. On. That was such a good idea. Coming here, doing the walk to Sycamore Gap, and then getting the bus back, and obviously, you know, the added bonus of having a coffee, another 2 cups of coffee actually, and sausage and bacon butty. What you didn't see is the fact that it had a Malteser tiffin as well. Greedy. But now I need to get on, navigate onto Beadnell. So I think it's about an hour and a half from here. Carry on alongside the military road, you know, along this B6 318, just happened to pop up on the map. Keep along here, then we get back onto the A69, I think, for a bit. I think we do. An hour and 32 minutes, yeah, perfect. 63 miles. So yeah, let's get on and get set up for the night, and then I can have a wee cheeky beer. We'll have a little wander around Beadnell when we get there, once we're set up, but we'll talk about that later on. Let's go. What am I doing? How do I do this? No exit that way. You know, nice little sleep now, Finny. Hour and a half sleep, and then it'll be time to go on the beach. It's amazing how far you can see from here. I mean, it's just incredible for miles and miles. It is bleak, isn't it, Finny? Bleak but beautiful. Some peeps down there. So yes, the Hadrian's Wall walk would be amazing. It would be a fantastic walk to do, and definitely something, I think, the Hadrian's Wall walk and also the coast to coast, pretty high up there on the list, I think. I'm just going to walk the whole of Britain, who cares? Just to do all of it. Oh, those those guys. That was those the two lads I saw with the mead. So I kind of thought that we would get back on the A69 then end up the A1, but I think I think Google Maps is taking us right round the houses. In fact, not round the houses, through them. We're going right through the countryside and through places I've never been. So yeah, it should be good, interesting, beautiful. I mean, look at it. That's a lot of cows. Hell. Okay, I've just driven past Crag side. I would have loved to have gone there. Damn it! I didn't realise I was here. Oh, I know a lot of people saying you missed Crag side. There it is. Look. There's the sea. Can you see it? Excited? Panic. Yay. Okay, past the A1. And where am I going? So that's the way I would have come up if I'd been on the main road, but I think that was much more enjoyable. "15 minutes left, Finny." There we go, the bright lights of Beadnell. This has got to be it. Let's follow the road round. Really? I guess it must get really busy here, so you have to queue up to get in, but it kind of felt a bit odd driving round. Okay, Finn, you're kind of in charge of... No? Okay. Where are we going?
Okay, follow me.
Yep. Here we go. To not run her over. Wow, it's busy. Look how many people there are. Okay, we're on. It's not very private, but it'll do. I might just drop that down a touch, actually. Okay, we have arrived. This is the first time I've actually stayed, if I think about this, first time I stayed on a campsite in the van. So it's all a bit weird. Like, all these people here are experts. I'm a complete and utter novice. And it's so hot in here. So I think what I want to do is set up camp, as in get the window thingies on. I think I might crack a beer open, you know, and then we'll have a little wander into the village and have a wander around. Because I want to go and have a look at where the bus stop is for tomorrow morning. And I need to tell you about tomorrow as well, for tomorrow's video. Yeah, we'll have a wander around the village, we'll have a look at the sea and everything after we've had a beer, because that's it now. We're here for 2 nights. This van is not moving at all for 2 nights we're in, so I can have a drink. Right, let's do it. Oh. Come on, out you come then. You don't know where to jump to. There's too much stuff in the way. That's it, there you go. Come on. There you go. That's a good dog. Okay, I've done it again. I've been talking for about 5 minutes and I hadn't hit record. I'd even cracked a beer open. So yeah, cheers. Never mind. Probably go to the pub for tea, I think. At least go for a pint, but I think I'm probably going to eat there as well. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit on shore here. I don't want to get me tinned curry out and cook it in front of everybody. The good thing about staying here, despite it being really busy and a bit weird, I'm not used to it at all, it means I can have a couple of drinks and not worry about getting done by the fuzz. Where are you going? Later on as well, I'll carry on about the Black Mass. I kind of say stuff like, oh, I'll tell you later on, and I totally forget. I'm very aware of that, so I'll try not to forget. Your dog's broken. That belly is far too cute to resist. Look at it. Oh, look at that belly. Oh, you're a good dog, you are. You've been great today. Yes, you have. Pass me a ball. Pass it. Pass it. Are you ready? Ah, that good dog. Oh, look at it. She's like a little puppy. That's a little puppy's face, isn't it? Ready, steady, go. That was absolute rubbish, Finn. Almost finished. I'll go for a wander in a minute. What? Look at that. What have you done? You naughty dog. Hey, good catch. Oh, Finny, you're like a little puppy. Are you ready? Ready, catch it. Oh, good girl. By the way, I've got a window. I'll talk about that later on when we get in. Another promise. Another promise not fulfilled. Okay, so toilet block is just over here, look. Can you hear me? Let's go for a quick wee. Right, let's get into the village and have a look around Beadnell, I don't know. The sea, so in fact you might be able to see it, you might be able to see the sea. What we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at where the bus is going to come in tomorrow morning, hopefully. And then wander around to the old lime kilns. And at that point we'll be able to see the whole beach. The beach we'll be doing tomorrow. I'm very, very excited about it. That's tomorrow's video, by the way. It's not happening in this video, just to kind of put you on notice and set expectations and all that. So nice to be back though. It's lovely. It's lovely to be over on this coast as well. There's something about this coastline, honestly, it's absolutely stunning. Is that bee gone to my head? It kind of feels a little bit like that. Oh no, it's these kind, don't like these gates. It's kind of difficult to do this with the Finnmeister. I do hope you're enjoying this video. You know, it's definitely a different pace to the Cumbria Way and the Dales Way. That whole, everything about that whole, those two series in fact, is completely different to this. Come on, Finny. Let's see, flipping nightmare. I just hope you enjoy it. There's definitely plenty of walking to be done. So tomorrow, like I said, loads of walking. Come on, Finn. I love these Art Deco buildings. There's a few of them around here. There's something about that style. It's the style, it's the colour against the blue sky, it's the fact I've had a beer, I'm a little bit drunk. So I think the bus stop is down here. Yeah, here we go. So tomorrow, we're going to be going to none of those places. What the hell? Please tell me I'm not going insane. I mean, it may well not be this bus stop, to be honest with you. It might be another one, but I don't know. I like it though. I like the fact they've got all these little pictures in here. It's nice, isn't it? Lovely. Yeah, it might not be that bus stop. What we're going to do is we're not going to go down there. We're going to keep on round on the edge here. I'll just ask at the pub. When we get to the pub later on, I'll just ask them, you know, what's the crack with the bus to Crast. I'm pretty sure there is one. I googled it. I hope so. Otherwise, tomorrow is off. It's all cancelled. Are you having fun? We'll get you on that beach now. Just the smell of the sea. That salty air. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. There is just something about, and I mentioned it before on the Dales Way, about marinas, boats. There's just, I don't know, it's weird. The clinking you can hear of the, whatever that thing is on the mast, you know, bit of string. Can you hear it? It's kind of creepy at the same time. Okay, Finny, here we are. We're at the beach, finally. Oh man, that's gorgeous. Oh, here we go. Ah, these are great. I love them. You know, just this bit walking down here, it feels like you could be in Spain or something. It doesn't feel like England at all. There we go. Get ready to pause it. Pause. I'll tell you about these tomorrow. Hi. Oh, these lobster pots. Whoa, it's driving you crazy, that, isn't it? That smell. Right, you won't be able to see it on this camera, but way off in the distance is Dunstanburgh Castle. Now we're going to be walking past that tomorrow, in tomorrow's video. Quite a long way, quite a long walk, but It's all along this beach and various other beaches. It's absolutely, honestly, but you can see it's beautiful. You can see with your own eyes. Now, by all accounts, I did do a bit of research before this particular road trip, and this is the only west-facing harbour in the whole of the east coast of Britain, or England, at least England. Yeah, little factoid. You got one in the bag. Wow, look at the size of that gull. That is almost as big as Finn. In fact, I think it is bigger than Finn. Can you see it? You know, I love mountains. You know I love mountains. But there is something very, very magical about the coast, about the sea and everything else. That's why I'm so excited about this whole trip. I'm excited about tomorrow's walk. I'm excited about Wednesday, going on the boat to the Farne Islands. It's just wonderful, all of it. Let's get on the sand. Let's let her have a little bit of a run. Right, I have to warn you now, she loves the beach and she might go a little bit crazy here. Okay, Phineas, let's release the hound. Ready, go! I find a stick. That's a stick. Go, let's go. Go. Find a stick or something. Let's go with this big piece of kelp. Let's see what you think of that. Oh, you cheeky little. Ooh, you. Ready, go. We could do with your ball here, couldn't we? So I have brought my camera. Not now, right now it's back in the van. So tomorrow I'll be a little bit more geared up and we'll hopefully get some shots. I don't know, I'm not here really for that sort of thing, here for her and to bring you here as well. Obviously we're all here together to enjoy this amazing part of the world. We'll be coming in here tomorrow at the end of the day. I think we'll be probably a little bit goosed by the time we get here. I'm trying to think how far it is. I don't want to talk too much about tomorrow because you're not going to see it until next week in the next video. Soz. It's funny, so I think the tide's quite low because I've come down here in the past and it's been absolutely roaring waves, huge, you know, like the big white horses, you know, crashing in. So I might as well tell you about the Black Mass. Wow, what an absolutely fantastic weekend it was. But this week was supposed to be last week. Honestly, it was a little bit desperate. So the idea was I was going to do Black Mass Friday, Saturday. If you don't know what Black Mass is, by the way, it's not some kind of weird witchcrafty thing. It's just the gathering of my Patreon group. It's wonderful, honestly, it's wonderful. And we have 2 nights. So we had 2 nights in Great Langdale. The idea was Friday night, get there for whatever time, and have a little bit of a walk up to Side Pike, and then back down into the pub. And then on Saturday, get out and do a walk up Langdale Pikes, which we did. Of course, in true style, I arrived late on the Friday, hoping that no one would be there ready for a walk up Side Pike, but there was loads of people waiting. Thanks, guys. So we did the walk up Side Pike and then came back down to the pub. I had a 2-pint rule because I thought, well, we're walking tomorrow. We need to be really careful, not get too drunk. I think it must have been like 10 pints later. Maybe not that much, but it felt like it. Flipping heck. In the morning, so hungover. I felt so ill. I remember sitting on the side of the van thinking, do I throw up or do I somehow hold it back? And I thought, I wonder if I could just sneak out of the campsite, you know, just push the van out silently where no one can hear me and no one see me disappear and go home. But yeah, 30 minutes in and I was fine, sweating it all out. We're all the same, we're all in the same boat. Everybody's a little bit worse for wear the next day. It's not a drinking group, by the way, but you know, it's the camaraderie. We all get on really well. Such a great group. We did the walk, fantastic day, really hot, really sunny. A lot of us got a bit frazzled, but what a fantastic day. Got everybody onto Pike Stickle, Harrison Stickle, Pike Stickle. For a few people, that was quite a big thing, you know, they'd never done that before. And then back into the pub again. We had a few more drinks. And then Sarah did play the harp, I mentioned that earlier on. She played the harp, absolutely wonderful. I think the band's called White Sail. Yeah, go and check them out. She's on Instagram, the group's on Instagram, I think they're on Facebook as well. She puts DVDs out and everything. I've mentioned her mum on a previous video. It was with Finn. It was up on Hartefell, and I mentioned Eileen, remember? She's the oldest oldest audience member, 96. She's now 97, so fantastic. Happy birthday, Eileen. So yes, we had a great time singing along. Wonderful group of people. And you know, at the end of it, on the Sunday when we all left, so many people came up to me and said they weren't sure about coming. It's not their bag really to kind of come along and do like group walks. The solitary creatures, a little bit like yours truly. And yet they had such an amazing time and made a whole bunch of new friends. So that is honestly, it's brilliant. A real side effect of the Patreon clan. The clan really was set up just to kind of bring in a little bit of financial help, you know, for me to make these videos. But it's really become this fantastic community now of like-minded people. There's literally no assholes in the group, none. It's weird. If that is something you're interested in, if you want to be a part of that, then, you know, just join the clan. Honestly, it's a couple of quid a month, less than a cup of coffee a month, and you're in this community that's growing, it's getting stronger, really wonderful people. You can come along, I think it's for £5 a month, you can then come along to these black masses, but for £2 a month, you can still join in on the Facebook group, which is really active. Everybody's posting up the walks, everybody's posting up photographs, and lots of encouragement. Very, very positive place to be. And don't forget, it really does help me financially. It gets me out here doing these videos. Without Patreon, well, I'd have to quit the channel. The channel would just go. It would die, and I'd have to go and get a proper job. Anyway, that's what I want to tell you about the Black Mass, I think. Is that what it was? Oh, no, it wasn't. There's still more to go. So the idea was I was supposed to come out, so get home on a Sunday, go and pick up Finn, and then Monday morning, go here. I mean, I was absolutely knackered. There's no way I could have done it. So I just decided last minute, right, I'm gonna have to just put it back a week. And that was a risk because the weather was all right last week. And I thought, oh, sod's law, I'm putting it off, and then next week will be awful. But hey, it's even better this week. Jammy, 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 jammy. Did you bring your bucket and spade, by the way? Because tomorrow, I know I don't want to keep talking about tomorrow, but tomorrow you're going to need it. Big time. You met your match now. Come on, Finn. Come on. Sometimes she's just a little bit giddy around other dogs. And then when they get giddy, she gets a little bit frightened. Okay, so this must be like the main car park. Never knew that. Right, I need to somehow locate the pub from here now then. It's sort of in that direction. It's definitely not down there, is there? How the hell do I get back? Let's check the map. I'll tell you what, let's just go back that way, the way we came. Okay, back at that big Art Deco house. I still love it. Even though I've sobered up now, I still love it. This is the bus stop. Hey, this could be the bus stop. Well, this is a bus stop. Let's have a look. Oh yes, look. No, it's here. Craster Arms. Yeah, here we go. Look. So Beadnell to Craster, and I think I've got it in for yes, 8:19. That's when I'm going to get it. We are going to get it. Sorry, I keep forgetting. It's us. Come on. See, that sounds amazing. Saltwater Cafe. Okay, there's the pub. There you go. See, I told you. Craster Arms. But, hang on, what time? Oh, they do a breakfast. 8:30. Damn it, I'll be on the bus. Flipping heck. It's always the way. Right, come on, let's get in the pub. Yep.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Yeah, it's good. That's good. Quiet's good. I like that. I'll sit over there, please. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Fantastic. Perfect. Yeah, pint of Australia, please. Thank you very much. Okay, we're in Craster Arms. We're in the naughty boys room, look. There's no one here. Everybody else is there. But that's okay. It kind of feels a bit weird when you're by yourself in a really busy room. It just feels odd. That said, I'm not by myself. I've got you guys. And, of course, the most important one of all of them, the Finnmeister. So, I don't know what we're going to have. There's a pint of Australia coming. No shade, right? That's all they had. I'm going to enjoy it. And then decide what to have from this massive menu. What are you having? Well, lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you. See you. Come on, Finny. Come on. The lovely lady that sat next to us took pity upon Finn and donated half of her pork. How nice is that? Oh. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is this dark. It's pitch black. And trying to get back to the van. Finn's faffing around. You can't even see her. Eyes have gone. Well, you can't see it in this camera. It's a tiny dot, but that is the moon. It's almost a full moon. And it looks amazing. It's so big above these houses. Damn it. Kind of tempting to get the camera out. Sky looks amazing. The bright lights of the campsite. Oh, God. Dog wars. Ta-da! You can't see anything. Right, welcome back to the van. This is a new van. It's not a new van, it's the same van, but it's got new stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to talk about it yet. I'm going to have a shower. I need to go and get cleaned up. I need to get her fed as well. I need some more food on top of that pork. And then come back and get rugged up and we'll talk about what's new. I mean, you can kind of see it anyway, but I'll see in a minute. Okay, all showered, teeth brushed. I tell you what, not bad in there actually, not bad at all, the facilities. It's all changed in here, hasn't it? So I was going to tell you what's changed. It's changed, but it's the same. It's the same van, but there's a few fundamental changes. First of all, you can see me, which is always a bonus, I think. I don't know. And you can see Finn. And that's because I've now got, see the 4 lights there? I don't know if you can see them. I've now got a leisure battery. It's kind of actually out of view now. It's under there. I can show you tomorrow morning. It's just a box with plugs in it. But it's the point, the fact is, I've got the means to have proper lights in now with a switch. And there's an electric hookup as well. Quite stealthy. It's at the back of the van underneath, which is really good. So it still kind of just looks like a van, nothing else. But there is the window. Let me show you. Can you see it? You can't see it. You'll see it tomorrow morning because I'll open the curtains. And it'd be so nice to be able to look out of there and not feel like I'm in a box, because it has always felt that way, you know, like I'm just in this really tight enclosed, slightly claustrophobic box. Anyway, what a day. I'll tell you what, this is just the beginning of the video series. From now on in, so from tomorrow, it's going to be, well, I hope, amazing and interesting. More interesting than today, perhaps. I hope. And I hope you've enjoyed the company of the little white warrior, old fuzzy face. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch Last Kingdom. So I'm going to start it again from episode 1, season 1, because it is such a good series. And I'm in Northumberland. I'm just down the road from Bebenberg, so it kind of makes sense to watch it. So I'm going to get stuck into that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.